Hey, what's going on, guys? Hundo here, coming back at you for another quick video. Today I just wanted to basically, you read the title, talk about ex-vegans and veganism, okay? Because there's a lot going on YouTube recently, pretty much with veganism, and there's a lot, not necessarily a lot, but there's a handful of YouTubers who used to follow a vegan diet that are going back to a meat diet and basically saying, oh, I should have never been on a vegan diet, veganism is unhealthy, I was in denial the whole time, blah, blah, blah. And one of the main pioneers for it right now is Tiem Shieff. And Tiem Shieff, if you don't know who he is basically a famous parkour athlete. Super dope. Love the guy. Don't love him as much lately, but basically he's a super talented athlete. I found him a while back in the day. He ended up going vegan, just like many other people have. And the thing is from my perspective, from the outside, I've just been noticing that, obviously online there's going to be a lot of backlash from vegans who are upset about vegans going non-vegan, especially when they're in the social media light and they have a lot of followers, because you're just going to think that you're going to convince all your followers to go on vegan. But the thing is it's like, if people are just so easy to sway that they're just going to fucking listen to somebody no matter what they do, then there's no way around that. That's inevitable. So I guess my whole point is it's like, I feel like both sides need to just kind of chill out a little bit. The ex-vegans need to kind of chill out in the way that it's like, of course you're going to get that response. It's just, of course you are. There's tons of people who are vegan online, especially the ones who are in social media. They're a lot more like fucking in your face with that shit. It's just how they are. But at the same time, the vegans need to also calm down, just because, you know what I mean? There's tons of people that fucking go back on veganism every day that aren't popular. It's just something that fucking happens, you know what I mean? There's people that go back on veganism and then go back to veganism and then go back off veganism and then go back to veganism. People just fucking ping pong around. It's just what people do, you know what I mean? And the way that, if you watch Tiem Shieff's channel, he just uploaded a video basically talking about the 4 denials of veganism, which I completely disagree with, but that's an entire another video for another time. But one of them being the denial that the vegan diet can sustain your health for the rest of your life, which is absolutely true. And if we're just looking at the science of what the food says, honestly, that's pretty much should be your main driver of why you wouldn't want to put any animal products in your mouth or in your body. It's just because the science says enough of why we have enough of the medical issues like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer, and they're all diet related. Another thing that I want to point out is the fact that people who don't feel like they're feeling right on a vegan diet and want to fucking go back and eat some meat, go ahead, whatever. That's why I'm saying the vegans need to chill out a little bit, because do you. If you really feel like that's doing you that much better, then fuck yeah, do it up, because that's not going to change what I'm doing over here. And then if anything, we'll just be able to see farther in the end which one's working better. And then maybe if they both work in the end, then we'll be like, I don't know what's going on, because the problem is that heart disease is killing everybody faster than anything else on the planet. And research is telling us that is directly from dietary saturated fat and cholesterol. It's not anything against, if we're taking the ethics completely out of it, it's not anything against animal products other than the fact that they are the only things that contain a consistent amount of dietary cholesterol, and they contain much higher amounts of saturated fat and trans fats. The science says that those are killing us, so it's like we gotta stay away from those, you know what I mean? So based off that alone, it's like that's why you wouldn't want to eat animal products. But, if you're an individual that has been trying to not eat animal products, and you're legitimately feeling all these weird health issues that people claim they're feeling, because to be honest with you, I am just like not at all what I'm experiencing over here, okay? And there's plenty of other people that will agree with me. That's why you can't really just take too much influence from either side. You just gotta kind of do what you want to do, see how you feel about it, and just go with it, you know what I mean? Honestly, I think the vegans would love for the whole world to be vegan and for all, cruelty and whatnot to stop altogether, but the reality is just who knows if that's possible or not. And we need to focus on what's realistically, possible in each and every day. And the fact of it is, if veganism is real win, you know what I mean, you can go back to the meat diet and you should end up seeing that the veganism diet is fucking gonna be better in the end anyways, right? Like, if the meat diet's so bad, you should be fucking dying off in a matter of 20, 30 years anyway. So why not just do what you want to do, eat the meat diet, eat the fucking plastic diet, eat the cotton ball diet, whatever you want to eat it up, and then if it kills you, it kills you. If it doesn't kill you, it doesn't kill you. Everyone's got to do what they got to do. So my point of this whole video is everyone needs to chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Ex-vegans, do your thing. Don't be a vegan anymore. You know what I'm saying? But chill out a little bit on this whole, like, veganism is the worst decision ever, and it's actually gonna kill you, and actually you're in denial. Because no, you're just spitting bullshit. Because no, I'm not in fucking denial. I'm doing great. I'm sorry that you're not doing so great. Who fucking knows what you were doing? But I'm doing fucking great over here. And there's plenty of other people that are doing great. So you can't just speak for everyone, you know what I mean? And same with the vegans. You can't just speak for everyone because obviously there's vegans that are not feeling so good and thinking they need to go eat some fucking pork ass and then they feel amazing. So be it. Do what you gotta do. Everyone needs to chill the fuck out. And then if 10, 20 years, 30 years, let's see what's going on. We'll see what diets are really killing the game. All right, Hundo's out. Peace.
And another point that I'd like to make, because I didn't even finish Tim Shieff's video. Honestly, if you just go watch Tim Shieff's video, it'll give you a lot of perspective for this whole thing, because then you'll be able to hear a side from one of the ex-vegans, and you know, you'll be able to hear their opinion on this whole deal. And he literally just said, if you're a vegan and you think that you're doing great, which I am, just try like one boiled egg from a friend's house or something and see if you don't know how you feel. See, and that's my point exactly. Everyone's been through different shit. And if you're talking about me, I've been through plenty enough to know what's going on with my diet. And if you think that I haven't tried to incorporate animal products back into my diet to make myself healthy again, you're fucking stupid. You don't know anything about my story, all right? Because guess what? When I got sick back in 2010, I basically went on a 3-month fast. Couldn't eat fucking anything, was struggling to barely get down a bowl of cereal once a week. Was drinking nothing but fucking water and Gatorade, and then I was still throwing it up and shitting it out every 2 seconds. So I had to fast, and I dropped it down to a fucking Skeletor, man. And then finally, I decided I'm gonna fucking start getting healthier and incorporating foods back into my diet. And slowly, I tried to incorporate every animal product under the fucking sun, alright? Eggs, milk, dairy, meats, cheeses, all of it, alright? Slowly, one at a time, cutting one out, cutting another out, just doing this one, doing a little more of this one, doing a little more of this one. It all fucked me up every time. Every time. And if anybody was in denial, I was in denial, because I kept telling myself, I think this is working, I think this is getting better, I think I'm doing better. Meanwhile, I'm still fucking bleeding out my ass, shitting out my ass, fucking throwing up demons every 2 seconds. So guess what? Didn't really look like I was doing that much better. And lo and behold, one day, once I just start eating more fruits, drinking more water, and cutting out more of the animal products, that's when I really started to see the benefits. Voila.